Hello everyone, welcome back to this tutorial. In this tutorial, we will be designing this simple flyer. Now before we dive into the design, I want to remind you that every design has a purpose. You can't just open Canva and start dragging elements around. No, first, you must know what you want to design and why you want to do the design. So the purpose of this particular design is very clear: to attract attention and convince people to buy egg. We will look at how I used text, images, colors and layout to achieve that purpose. And as we go through it, I will also show you how some design principles come in naturally, like contrast, alignment, balance, and white space. And as I promised you, even if you are a beginner, I will hold you by the hand and show you how to create stunning design from scratch. Okay, let's start the design. Let's dive in. So while on your Canva page, while on your Canva home page, click on the plus button. When you click on the plus button, it will take you to where you see custom size. Click on the custom size and enter your desired size. So we'll be using 3200 by 3200 pixels since we are making a square format design. So once you have entered that 3200 by 3200, like the size, the width 3200, the height 3200, you click on create new design. So you'll be taken to a new page, just like this my page now. So while on the new page, we want to make a new design now. Like we want to replicate this particular design that I made. The design is simple but effective. So for the sake of the beginners, we'll be starting from simple design. So before we start the design, we'll start with the background. We'll start the design with the background. So let's go to elements. That's where we can get resources. That's where we can get your material for design without going outside, without going out of Canva. So first of all, once you click on the element, okay, let me go back. Okay, so click on these elements. Once you click on it, you click on this search bar and enter whatever text you want to enter. Like we want to look for a square or rectangle. Like we are looking for this shape. Okay, let's use rectangle. On it. So in order to increase the size, I want it to cover this page. I want it to cover from here to this place. So in order to increase the size, you can either drag it from here or you drag it from here. The color we'll be using will be red. We'll be want this red, I want it to be the same color with this one. So you go to transparency, click on the shape, then scroll to your right. This is transparency. Click on it. To reduce it to 45. Okay, let's make it 46. Then another thing, we'll bring in the egg, that egg image. For the images, for the resources, I will send it to you. So don't worry about the resources, I'll send it to you. So for me, I'll be bringing it from this upload. So if you want to upload it, just click on this upload files. Click on device. So it will take you to where your images are, to your phone gallery. Then you select whatever you want to select. Let me go back. I already have my own here, so I'll just click here. You also reduce the transparency of this one. Let's leave it at 10. Send it backward. Background. This white background here. So bring in this white background. So just go back to your elements, or you can duplicate this one. Or let's go to elements. Let's get it from elements. Left rectangle. Search. On it. So we change the color to white. Next thing here is this text egg. If you want to type anything, just click on this text. So the egg will be the heading. So let's click on this heading. The first one, the egg, will be this heading. X. Click on it again. Choose the fonts. Font we'll be using this mix pattern. So the font size we'll be using 432. just and affordable. So that one will be using soft heading. Let's keep it at the center. Click on this position, click on this align, click on center. Likewise this one, center. Okay, let me do it again. So you want to keep this one at the center. So you click on this position, click on this align, click on center. Okay, it's already at the center. Click on this center. So the font size we'll be using here will be, the font size will be 150. Okay, this 150 is okay. So let's change the color to deep blue. Let's change the color to blue. So change the color of this one to white. So I want it to pop. I want it to pop out from this background. So I'll go to effects. Hope you can see the difference. Okay, let me remove it. I've added. At 60. So the next thing now is the next thing, home delivery. Okay, delivery for the accurate. So bring in that shape, that rectangle again. Click on it. So if you look at the edge of this one, you look at the edge of this one and this other one, this one here is round, while this one is rectangle, in rectangular form. So we'll change it to, we'll change that one now to this round edge. So in order to do that, click on the shape, scroll to this corners, click on the corners, increase it to 100. Okay, 100 is okay. Then reduce this one. Let's change the color to white. Sorry, that's not. Let's change the color to white. Then the text. Click on this text. Now this other one, I will be using this body text. This one here. Remember this one was, the X was heading, this other one sub heading. Now body text. home delivery available at Airpay. So let's change the font to Poppins. Okay, once you click on the font, you click on this arrow, then type Poppins. Font size to font size to 80. Let's see it. You can zoom it if you want to zoom it. If you want to zoom it, use your two fingers and zoom it. So the next thing is these images. Let's go to upload. Let me click on this one. This one now is round. Why this one is not round? So we need to make it in the same form with this one. So if you want to replicate this design, so in order to do this, click on, let's go to elements, and look for type frame. Click on this one. See, now you cannot see the frame again. So what I want to do now, I want this picture, I want this image now to pop. I want this image to pop from this background. So go to elements again. Look for shadow. Click on this see all. See all. Good. down, click on this one. Let's add, first of all, let's give it a click on this tile. Give it a 30. Stroke color, change this stroke color. White, okay. So now let's go to elements and look for shadow. Type shadow. Enter. So you have to scroll down. This is the one we'll be using. From that. First of all, let's lock this image. Click on this lock.